Welcome then to the 2018 Formula One World Championship and the first of a 21-race calendar. It's been a game of power unit musical chairs for this season, with McLaren now using Renault engines and Toro Rosso becoming a works Honda team. And will we see, I wonder, Lewis Hamilton or Sebastian Vettel match the 5 drivers' titles of one Manuel Fangio? We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.3-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 16 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. Watch out for a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. And Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Romain Grosjean and Ocon, Van Dorn, Hartley, Ericsson and Sergei Sirotkin, Verstappen, Magnussen, Charles Leclerc and Bottas, Ricciardo, Alonso, Pierre Gasly and Sergio Perez. Stroll and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Not the best place to be at the start of a new season, so let's make sure we show the team what we can do. Caution, caution. All right, well done off the line. We're in a good position. Caution, caution. Brilliant. Nice move. I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Some information on Ocon. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. Okay, good work, great pass. This is your final lap of the race. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 18.8 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Ferme. What a fantastic race it was. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hound on the wheel, of course.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Nico Hülkenberg, hasn't it?
Ferrari move to the top of the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.